Yes, we are yet back again. We are in MUBs. We told you that it's now, they're now going for guild president number, I think 26. Yes, 26. My name is Menyata, and this is a special edition of the Insights, and this is the Campus magazine. We've always promised you that we move from one campus to another. Last week we were in Gulu telling you a lot of things pertaining that campus before we crossed over to KIU. Then later on we went to Chambogo. But now we're in the best university when it comes to business. And here today we are not talking business anyway. We are talking politics. And I'm so delighted that in the show today I am joined by one of the candidates who is contesting to be the next guild president of MUBs. At least, just to bring you up to date, at least he has somewhere to begin from. Because given history or statistics, UYD, I'm talking about Uganda Young Democrats, they've had a lot of dominance in this campus, starting from Don Patrick Bujingo, Tende, Robinson Ogwang, Paspina Chak, and very many other guild presidents. And most of these guild presidents have been so prominent, super prominent. I'm not going to campaign for someone. Anyway, joining me today in the show is the contestant for guild president. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing, sir?
I see pressure to pressure.
Pressure to pressure as usual. You know how leadership is. When you do A, someone will do B. So it is always pressure to pressure. You have to build something new each and every other day. So basically, that is it.
Talking about pressure, if you're to rate this out of 10, which number would you give it?
In pressure?
Yes.
I will be very honest. If I'll rate the pressure 2, I'll give it out of 10. I'll give it. Oh no, let me give it 5. Let me give it 5. It's 50-50. At times you have the pressure. At times you feel like you're overwhelmed with what is happening on ground. So it is a 50-50. Yeah.
It's a 50-50 indeed. Now, okay, for the benefit of our viewers out there, can you give them a snippet of who you are?
Hello, dear viewers. Thank you for this opportunity. Wasswa Christopher is my name, a guild aspirant in Makerere University Business School. If you move around, commonly known as the working man because of what we've done so far. We've driven our agenda to the students, and that is why I've been named the working man. So when you're looking for me in Makerere University, look for Wasswa Christopher.
Yeah. So you're the working man.
I'm the working man.
I like politics. Okay, now you've climaxed your rallies, I can say, public rallies and everything.
Yes.
How have you been, like, how were you able to manage your crowd? Because I've been seeing you have a lot of crowd.
Yeah.
And from other campuses, we've been moving.
Yeah.
Wherever those two people meet, like two big teams, there's always violence. But I'm not seeing any violence yet here. Like, how have you been able to manage your team?
Oh, thank you for that question. Basically, in Makerere University Business School, I will be honest. First of all, each and every student respects the other. And it starts with us as the candidates. If I respect my fellow candidate, then even our people respect each other. So that's how it starts. If I have a beef with another candidate, that is how conflict is going to start. But by the mere fact that we, the candidates, respect each other and our teams listen, when we tell them that don't do A, they will listen to us. So it has helped us bridge that conflict. And then the other thing is, you know, we've organized our camps in such a way that when we meet, let me say there's a camp coming from that side and there's a camp coming from this side. So our students have organized what we call the guard brigade. So the guard brigade usually stands to separate the two camps, and it helps us not to conflict or have any tension, something like that. So
this is from only your group or even from the other group?
All groups. I've seen them organize something like a group of students that usually bridge out in case there is conflict or something like that. But basically, they even have a special attire, and that helps to identify them, that in case person A stands there, you know that you shouldn't cross that line. So that helps us to bridge the conflict bit of it. Then by the mere fact that we the candidates associate and we have a good relationship and our people listen to us and we want that good image in society. So at the end of the day, if our opponents fight, it is going to cost us. It can lead you to be disqualified. So at least we tell them that, hey, in case you fight or punch anyone from the other side, it will cost me. So they have that at the back of their mind, and It is helping us bridge the conflict or the wrangles or anything that could have arisen in the process. Yeah.
Okay, now at least, as I said in the beginning, you have a
Yes.
stepping stone because previous guild presidents went through that party of yours,
Yeah.
except the last election that I think someone called Sham lost
Sham.
to no.
Kamugabun, yeah.
What are those new strategies you're putting in place to ensure this time you don't lose?
Thank you very much. When it gets to strategy, at this time around, we've driven a student-based campaign. We've taken it back to the students. If all the guild presidents in Macquarie University have been promising, we've decided to do. I don't know if you've passed by the small gate.
Yeah.
There's a bit of project we've done with the small gate, and all those people are really appreciating. You know that even before we enter into office, we've decided to drive our strategy to show the students that, hey, let's do it even before we get there. And that is what we are doing. When you enter Macquarie University Business School, there's now a MUBs logo. And that is all Wasswa Christopher. Now there's a school map at the center of the school. And this school map is helping the year one students properly locate the places they're supposed to be in. You know, you can come in Macquarie University Business School and you look for block 4 and you don't know where it is when you're fresher. No one is there to help you because you are an adult. But this map is currently helping them locate the different places. When you talk about the question banks we're giving out, we've decided to take it back to the students.
So you're trying to say you already started work before
even before we enter into office, we're doing it. And that is what is giving us fame. Before we've come with promises as guild presidents, but this time we've decided to have a little bit of action on ground that people can say, okay, Wasswa has really done this and he deserves our support. So that is what we're doing, and that is our biggest strategy. That apart from what we've been doing before, the phone calls, the SMS, reaching out to people in classes, the one-on-ones, this time round, we need to do the work, then they'll see it, the real work, even before you enter into office. Because currently in Macquarie University, the students are really getting fed up of the promised bit of it. So let's lay some work on ground, then we ask for their support.
I like it. For our viewers, maybe if you've never been to MUBs and you pass inside MUBs right now, this is a true definition of a campaign. I wish the entire campaign should be like this, where people start work before they assume power. I've witnessed that actually, personally. But now, to what extent do you think campus politics can influence the national politics?
I believe campus politics makes a statement. If you have the current guild president from, let me say, DP, it makes a very big statement to the public that, hey, DP is still strong. Though it doesn't impact so much on the outside politics, if I'm to rate it, it can give 3 out of 10. It really does. It doesn't really give back, though it is a prestigious thing. That when a party has a guild president in their party and they are really doing good in Macquarie University Business School, it gives you that status. That, hey, you can give reference that in Macquarie University Business School, we have a guild president under DP or under UYD. So basically, it does not attach so much to outside society, but that little bit of it, the 3, that status bit of it. Yeah.
Wasswa is representing the green team.
The green team.
MUBs, majority of students in MUBs are female.
Very true.
And given that they are female, a lot of things could arise because of that.
Yeah.
Currently, there is a bill that has been bounced back by the president, back to parliament.
Yeah.
Regarding the Homo bill.
Yeah.
What do you think about that bill, and how do you relate it to students of MUBs?
The homosexuality bill? To be very honest, not a support of homosexuality. I do not support it. Biblically, it's not acceptable. But usually for the people that I've gotten to interact with that talk about homosexuality, I've interacted with one of the most biggest people and influential people in society. And they are telling us nowadays that these people happen to have, I don't know, is it a disorder? Something like that. So they should be brought back and advised on what best suits the environment. So basically in Macquarie University Business School, we've seen each and every other day the professor launching the homosexuality campaign and talking to people, basically creating awareness and showing people, hey, The biblical bit of it does not really support it at all. So you shouldn't stand in for it. Though I know in society you may have those people, and he has always called them on board that, hey, if you're there and you need advice on how to go about this, there's still room for you. You can come. Yeah, we have counselors in Makerere University Business School. You can be counseled, you can be helped out, so that this vice can at least be taken care of. You know, usually when the professor is talking about this, he tells the students that, hey, we understand that some of you woke up and you're in this and you don't really know how it has really happened, but there's still room for you. There's still room for change. And basically, the homosexuality bit of it in Makerere University Business School, it is not a really supported activity. And we as the leaders in Makerere University Business School, we've tried to create awareness as much as possible. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Now, I want you to look into that camera and speak to your voters who are out there, and also the entire students who are watching this.
Okay. Hello, everyone, dear viewers. Wasswa Christopher is my name. Makerere University Business School students, you've seen the work we've done even before we enter into office. And this time round, just like we've usually told you, that we need someone who is working even before they enter into office. And that is our agenda. Second, this week, starting tomorrow on Monday, the 2nd of May, please come and support Wasswa Guild. You've seen that we can work even before we enter into office. Wasswa Guild come Tuesday. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, indeed, a very soft-spoken gentleman.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. You will have to decide. Me, I will be here to witness probably the celebration or the ceremony come Tuesday, and we come and celebrate together. It's the Campus Magazine. We're always there to move and bring you up to date with politics, entertainment, sports, and when we're in MUBs, we always feel at home because, you know, we are home. We've spoken to several guild presidents here ever since Robinson Ogwang, Shamoda, who was the former contestant, and amongst other people. So we encourage you that in case there is some politics anywhere, I know we should always leave behind after the results and move on. That is life. It's the Campus Magazine, and always don't forget to follow us on our YouTube also, and on our social media handle, that's the Campus Magazine. And also, in case you're looking for jobs or any other update, please check us on our website. That's www.thecampusmagazine.com. Menyata from MUBs, I sign out and wait for the results.